it says we're good. I'm just gonna wait here a minute. It says we're good. It says we're good. We are good. Gonna refresh my page. Are you guys in there?
My name's Torrance Stoneward. What's your name?
I'm Betty Moss.
Yes! Oh, I'm sorry.
Betty Moss?
Yeah.
Yes, Betty Moss.
Who's Betty Moss?
I remember.
Apparently a planeshopper.
Betty
little bit
Moss
of a-
was one of the first characters I ever made. Originally it was Bob Moss.
Oh, I think I've
Hannah
heard
took
of
the
this
character, and she became Betty Moss.
God.
And she
Betty
went
was
from
so
being
great.
Bob Ross to Wanda
She
Sykes.
drove the car until we blew it up.
Yeah.
I
Anyway.
cast Fireball and killed like 20 guys. It was great. Anyway. Oh, you guys found
Thank
Betty. I'm jealous. I like her.
We found the Easter egg character.
Ah.
Do you get an achievement? You don't.
Alright, so, it is starting to push evening for you guys. You have a larger area of land to check.
Yeah.
Have we, the southern group, more or less covered all of the land?
You guys have covered a lot of stuff. I am going to get to something on you guys in a minute, though.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's not tomorrow, it's the next day that we have to be back, right?
Yes.
We're just going to be back in time for Halon and Tessa
Yeah.
and their whole...
She is due the 18th. It is currently for you the evening of the 16th.
So we have like a whole another day or so.
Okay. And as we prepare for long rest, I guess, I'd like to begin giving Francis fighter training.
Okay, make a... You know what? Since there's a lot involved in training, from lying to people, telling them that they actually are good at whatever they're doing, persuading them that they can do it, just intimidating them boot camp style, the performance of showing the whole thing. I will either let you make one straight charisma roll,
Ooh.
or a roll for each thing, which will be averaged.
Ooh, decisions.
That proficiency in intimidation doesn't make it worth it. It's gonna go with 1.
Okay.
Hey, 16.
Alright.
That's bad.
Mark, Francis has 1 day of fighter training. I'm getting flashbacks to Ladies Night Out, because they're serious on self-improvement. The Bard and the Barbarian are training each other in rage and persuasion.
Oh.
The Cleric and the Fighter are training each other in Draconic.
That's slightly terrifying, Ben.
What is that campaign?
It's much more heartfelt
Got it.
in a lot of ways.
Considering
Also, a
it's-
lot more nudity. Anyway.
Okay.
Not as much
Not as much as the
Cold Clyde, because that was 24/7.
That was fun.
But
I want to play a session like that again.
join Ladies Night Out when next time they go to a
Not
bathhouse, I guess.
Oh my gosh,
Not
please.
live stream. I will not play it.
There's
such
2
like
weeks
that.
of no pizza night, Micah. I could come on Fridays.
Oh no.
Yes.
So, you guys bunker down for the night. Meanwhile, with you guys, before this is happening, as you're exploring more, in one of these encampments, roll who's taking point.
Well, I mean, Sue was taking point.
I'm
for
the captain.
Roll perception.
Roll mine anyways, because why not?
I can't see it. 18.
18. You see there is a small campfire burning, and there is a man, mid-20s. He's got 2 swords on his back. He seems to have several other weapons. He's got a bandolier
Loaded.
across his chest. He's also wearing a mask. He sees you guys and... Hello!
We can't see him smiling, can't we?
He's wearing a mask.
He's wearing an upper head mask.
Oh, an upper head mask.
Yeah, so not
Like Princess Bride.
like Princess Bride.
Got it. Got it.
Not like.
Wasn't just the eyes,
So
or
we can
like
still
the...
see his cheekbones.
You can still see the cheekbones.
Sweet.
They are sharp.
Ooh.
Sharp cheekbones.
Tall, dark, handsome.
No, he's actually blonde.
Oh,
What?
Wow.
You can
Even better.
You can see his sideburns sticking through.
Okay.
Suppose we can approach him.
I mean, he already waved at us. He knows we're here.
Hello.
Hello. So, who likes adventure, right?
I love adventure.
Awesome.
who
You're on. Shut up. So you're on.
Excuse me.
Shut up. So, how would you like a
Shut
duel?
up, you stupid boy.
Oh my gosh, she just asked me to a duel. Yes, I would love to do that, please.
Fantastic. All right. So,
Evan's like bothered, but he doesn't know what to do.
so
Hold
Here's
on, I
the
need
thing.
my things.
he pulls out 3 items. Let's make this interesting. I'll bet these 3 items versus something you bring up. I have a special belt,
What does it
magic
do?
bottle,
What does it do?
and a ring of regeneration.
What does that do?
The
Help,
ring-
somebody who actually knows
you have no
things.
idea what that does.
Does Savin have any clue what those, at least the ring, since it was specified what it would do? I mean, I could
Double
make,
checking.
I could make an Arcana check, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not gonna be very
If you
good.
had the cards, you could offer him the cards.
Yeah, so I'm still very bothered by the way he kind of just made me shut up. I rolled a 2.
Savin's just like,
This is like
Savin currently has the offended status effect.
Go ahead and you may also make an Arcana check. Given your time as a merchant, something this may have crossed your
ooh, yuck. 5.
5.
He has those cheekbones though.
Brawly! Roll an Arcana check.
Where's Brawly?
Would you like Cestus to as well?
No.
Brawly's Arcana sucks. That's a 5.
Fine, Cestus!
He's got a -1.
0.
Well, screw you guys, I'm not
Cestus
telling you.
has a -2, and I rolled a 2. Again.
This is great.
0.
This is great.
Torin. Wherever you are, roll it.
That's a natural 20, boy!
As you're walking around, you're just thinking like, you know, ring regeneration, every 10 minutes you gain 1d6 hit points. As long as you have a hit point, and you're below your maximum.
I remember those things, those were great.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Great for traveling, because then you don't have to worry about resting so much. It's awesome, you know?
Oh,
They're not thinking about it.
I can't remember that. No, that's
The
annoying.
belt is also magic, but that's a surprise.
But is it the belt that changes your gender? That's what I want to know.
It's magic.
I know who this is.
You know who it is?
I know exactly who this is.
Now if you'll excuse me,
Am I gonna
Excuse
die,
me,
Kelsey?
who are you?
He goes by many names, you know.
Is it that kind of person?
name's Jack Slash.
Yes! I know who this is. I know
Who is this
Slash
person?
of a double sword dash!
Yeah!
Idiot!
Boom!
Yay!
What's he from?
Holy flippy frick frack, he's a ranger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he from?
Sometimes
He's an
known
Underdark
as
Scout Ranger?
Why did
sometimes known
Chauncey
as
Y.
Nick Flurry or Jack Butt.
Now I know why I
Who
like
is
him.
he?
I dated him in another life.
another of Ben's characters.
Oh.
Same campaign as Betty Moss.
He's stupid.
Jack Butt. Yes.
Jack
So-
Butt. I'm gonna...
Why don't the two of us have at it?
Now do you know what the belt he has is?
Yes, I do. That's right.
Sue has no clue.
I know what it is. Sue doesn't know what it is.
Roll initiative. He says that, by the way.
I forgot how much fun Jack was.
Sava's gonna just ready his javelin just in case.
9.
He's
9.
offended.
He's going first. So he's starting off first. He's gonna take his dual wielded scimitars. He's gonna charge forward, and he's gonna 1-2. So that first one is a that's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And that's a 23 to hit.
Sorry, his name isn't technically even Jack Butt. His name is just Butt.
No, it's Buttercup Cuttleboo. Get it right.
That's right.
It's been so long.
Oh my
I
God.
love this
That's
character so
6
much.
points of slashing damage. And 6 points of slashing damage.
Half 6.
Yeah.
Because I can dodge
Hey,
that.
I'm a cleric. Is that cheating?
That would be cheating,
Would he
yes.
know?
Did she just use Uncanny Dodge?
Yes. Why? Is that not working?
I don't think Uncanny Dodge works that way.
It says when an attacker that you see hits you with an attack, you can use your action to halve the attack's damage. That's all it says too.
I can look it up.
Yeah, look it up, because I think there's an... I know that evasion is only for...
Evasion is for area of
It's
effect.
for area of effects.
Is it just a general rogue thing?
Yeah, it's a general rogue thing.
Uncanny dodge.
On this episode of Mike Knows Everything.
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attacker's damage against you.
Gotcha, it's the reaction part. Got it, cool. Alright. Awesome.
6.
So yeah, that's your turn now.
Yay! Okay.
Actually,
I have both.
he's gonna use his movement first. And he bolts back 30 feet.
What do you know? Is that not an opportunity?
Oh, hang on.
That doesn't
Sorry.
provoke opportunity?
No, because you use your reaction.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Sorry. You also take another 8 points of damage
So have that.
from his favored enemy. So he has halved.
To 4.
No, actually, you only have the first attack.
That's right.
So the first one was 10, the second one, so that was half to 5. The second one is 10, which is just straight 10.
Okay.
So you took 14.
Yeah.
Okay. I can keep track of that.
Some of the stuff is definitely on North Arcana.
Okay.
Didn't if Johnson
So
did it, of course.
he moved 30 feet back.
Yes.
I mean, that's within your walking speed.
We need better music.
Well, I have to use my movement to get up there. And that's all of my movement. I guess. I just walk up to it.
Okay.
And then I would like to attack it. The first one. That was not
Do
good.
you have sneak attack?
Dang it, I forgot his other thing. Okay, it's fine.
14.
14 to
Do you
hit.
have a sneak attack or anything?
That does hit. And you do have your sneak attack because
do
you
have
are
a-
a swashbuckler.
Yes.
Right, I figured.
Let's see. I haven't played this in so long. So with the first attack, do I get 2 attacks? I can't remember. I'm dual wielding.
Yes,
I
but
get
your
2.
second attack you don't add your.
Right. I don't add sneak.
Yeah, you also don't add your dex bonus to the thing. I think. Yeah, it works.
Yeah. I think you can add it to like the hit and not the damage. I want to say.
So let's see.
What the flippy frick frack?
10,
Yeah.
15, 21,
This is all wrong.
25 for the first hit.
Okay, hang on.
It's all wrong.
25 damage.
Yeah, for the first hit.
Cool. Real quick, what was your attack roll again?
It was a 7 plus 7.
That was 14.
Yeah.
Okay, so for some reason his armor class is written down as 13. His dexterity is plus 4,
What armor does he have?
and he has bracers of defense, which
What
makes
the
it a
heck?
16.
What armor does he have?
So that should have hit him.
He has natural armor,
Oh.
not armor,
Not armor.
and then bracers of
Braces of
defense,
defense.
which is plus 2. So his armor class is a 16, not a 13. I do not understand what happened here.
So
Anyway,
that should have hit.
that shouldn't. We'll go with it. It's fine. Because that was my fault for not knowing that beforehand. That was 25 points of damage.
Yes.
All right. Cool. Awesome.
Attacking again. Now this time, that's 16 is the straight roll.
Oh yeah, you hit that.
Okay. And then that one is,
Well, 16 plus 50.
yeah, but
His base armor 16, so that
Oh,
helps.
8 points of damage.
Ooh.
Burn!
Burn.
Burn! Sick burn. And... Yep.
Alright. He flicks his sword back and he pulls out from his hips 2 hand crossbows. And he's going to
I forgot he was
take
Deadpool.
he's going to take his 2 attacks and then his bonus action.
Does he have no disadvantage since he's on
Nope, because it's a close quarters thing and it's a feat. It's the hand
Crossbow master.
Crossmaster feat. Yeah.
It's pretty great.
So that first one is a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that
Ooh,
hits.
23 to hit. Ooh,
That hits.
22 to hit.
Ooh.
And that hits.
That is 5 9 points of damage.
Okay.
You can use your uncanny dodge again.
I think I can only use favorite enemy once per turn, right? Or is that just whenever I hit human? This is revised as well.
You can look it up.
Ah,
This is just general range.
This is revised ranger.
This is Chauncey Ranger.
No,
This is revised ranger from several years
Stupid
ago and may
Ranger.
have been altered.
Well, let's just see what range.
I'll just say once per turn because I don't want to deal with it. So 8 points of piercing damage for the second one. Ooh, max, and 9 points for the third one.
Ow. She's looking rough. I wish I could rage. That would be so much more fun.
So I take rage training too.
What the crap? That's a homebrew. I'm not using it.
Yeah, don't use the whole new stuff. You never
Ring
know what
of
it's gonna be.
resistance. It's free rage.
No.
Just gonna ignore that one.
No.
Is it
That's
my turn
homebrew from a
again?
different
You
campaign.
probably should have just like gone through this character beforehand.
Yeah,
I wrote this
Completely.
cameo when I was in my geography class 2 years ago.
Got it. Back when you were still working on the whole campaign.
Back when I was still working on the whole campaign. Still passed the class, by the way. It was terrible. Anyway.
Just be glad you didn't pull out his laser guns.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
forgot
he doesn't have
all
those
those things.
things.
Oh, I also have the flame twin katana. Anyway, no, I'm not.
Dude, I have so much cool stuff from that campaign that I never used.
Yeah.
I sat down and spent like an entire day identifying things.
Yeah, I'm not using the laser gun. I'm not. Didn't he also give us 6
He
achievement
just took the
slots?
stupid belt and was like, I'm gonna try the belt!
Whose campaign is this?
Chauncey's.
Chauncey's.
It was Chauncey's campaign.
Anyway.
Got it.
Anyway, is it my turn again yet, Ben?
Yes.
Yay!
Was that the space campaign?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I left before we ever actually got to space.
That never went to space.
Oh, really? Never went to space.
Never went to space.
Nope, it never went to space. 22 to hit.
That
It's
does
like,
hit, yes.
It's like Micah's campaign where everyone was the continent they were supposed to be on.
Pretty sure once we had this infamous session with the vampires, that was the end of it.
Yeah, I had a thermal scope. I couldn't see through the magical darkness by dark vision. And vampires don't have enough body heat, but I had cast heat metal on one of the vampires. Well, you can't just swim from the other people. Well, he's flying. Well, you just can't take the shot. I'm like, look. Either just say I can't take the shot, or don't keep adding the reasons. Like
3 points of damage.
23 points of damage.
Yep.
I got to play the cyborg.
And a 16 plus things. And that one is just the D8
Yes.
plus 4.
It's not +4. It's just a D8.
Oh, it's just
it's
a
your offhand.
Oh, 6.
That's not what you
Yeah, the damage
6?
does not get the bonus.
Yes. Okay.
The
Yay!
attack can have the bonus.
All right. He's looking kind of rough.
Yay! Wait. I have a question. How much cover is there around here?
There's a like ruined pillar off of one side, about 20 feet to your left, and then a little ways behind you, you can duck behind Seven. There's also
Seven sitting there's like
there's like a
I've got
a
my
wall.
spear ready. I'm just like.
There's also a wall you can kind of duck behind. It's low, but that's a little about 25 feet behind you and to your right side.
Just curious. For future reference, maybe.
Let's see, you are dual wielding rapiers.
Yep.
You have leather armor, studded leather armor.
Are they light?
Yeah.
I have a dual wielder trait.
Oh, dual of feet is dual if they're not light. Yeah,
Yes.
there's a thing in there somewhere.
That's what it
Yeah,
says.
rapiers
It says,
are finesse, not light.
Yeah.
But Jewel at her feet is she has things.
I'm special, okay?
Okay,
And rich.
I'm going to look up a spell.
No!
What?
I
I
know.
didn't use a spell.
Ben's looking up a spell, guys,
This is kind of
It's
scary.
the first time Ben's doing a spellcaster at us.
and
It's
it's
not a
kind of the worst
spellcaster.
spellcaster I possibly could as well.
Worst as in he's a garbage spellcaster?
Yes.
Worst?
Yes, he's
Okay.
a garbage spellcaster.
He's a
What's
garbage
his
character.
intelligence again?
His intelligence is not high. It's better than average, though, surprisingly.
His con is fantastic for some reason, though.
He does Deadpool.
Oh, that's right.
Deadpool. I miss Jack.
Jack Blunt.
Pretty sure his name is
Yeah,
Jack
sure.
too.
He's going to cast Hill of Thorns. He's also going to stay exactly where he is because he doesn't like your opportunity attacks.
Okay.
Getting a little boring.
And he's going to shoot point blank, first shot and then a normal shot. So his first shot that has Hail of Thorns on it
Roll a 1.
is pretty close.
Roll a 1, hit
That's
7.
a
I'd rather.
15 to hit.
That misses.
Whew. You rolled a 5. So the Hail of Thorns misses him off in the distance. And then he's also going to regular attack. That was also worse. Hey, misses both. Dang it!
You're not very good at that, are you?
New thing.
This is the moment when you pause in the comics and they're just like holding the weapons ready. The crossbow bolt is still flying midair, but they're somehow having the 5-minute conversation.
My turn?
Yes.
This is
Yay.
so true.
I started watching an anime.
11.
Yes.
Dang it.
Also, if you guys want to watch an anime, My Hero Academia is fantastic.
By the way, you can totally get sneak attack if you hit that one though.
My what?
If you hit your offhand attack, you can still get sneak attack. Does that miss?
Is it 2-1?
Okay.
I would like.
You've used your action and your bonus action already.
Use a free action. Stick your tongue at him.
It's
Yes.
worked before.
How close are you to him?
Pretty close. Not that close.
Close enough to melee attack him, so within 5 feet.
Close enough to do other things to him as well.
I'm gonna wait until I'm a little bit more weak. I'm good.
It's
Well, that's 2 for 2 for both of us, I guess.
Okay.
Come on, guys, let's get this witty banter going.
He rushes around behind you, so he saves the melee of you.
Oh,
And
You're
he's
also
going to
flanked.
take,
I'm not blind.
because there's no other, his personality is on both sides of you. And he's going to take his 3 shots.
Hey, look, it's a 2 for 1.
That
No,
is
he moves so fast
a
that he can
16
attack
hit.
on
Well,
both
it's
sides.
Deadpool, so one of his versions climbed out of the panel from a different
Yes.
one.
Yes!
Oh,
It's
ha.
okay.
You didn't hit him, so he still has concentration on that thing. That's a 16 to hit.
That misses.
Okay.
That hits. Oh wait.
No, it's I get a
No?
+1, so it's 17.
Oh, you
Yeah, 'cause
have
when I'm
dual
wielding.
dual wielder.
Alright.
Ah!
Nice.
No, that one misses. Oh, total 20.
Yeah.
So that one is. You take 7 points. Wait, no, 10 points of piercing damage.
I would like to have that.
Okay. But you also have to make a dex save.
Your dex
And evasion's also a reaction. So.
evasion.
I meant evasion. Because uncanny dodge is also
What did he throw at me? What am I dodging?
Hell of Thorns. You got hit by 1. Speaking of which, he has to make his own save too.
Let me make the dex
Oh.
save first.
But don't you get the fail save is only half?
Yeah. What's the DC?
The DC, I am looking up.
It's half of them successes, nothing. It's so cool.
Why is it not written anywhere on here? Okay,
Shield Master
It's-
is
Gale of Thorns?
it's 8 plus proficiency plus spellcasting modifier.
That's fine.
It's a, what'd you roll?
20. Yeah. What's 16 plus 7?
Enough.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright.
So you take no damage, and then you can half it.
So you take 9 points halved. So that's 4 points.
Wait,
I
success
made
doesn't
the
take
save.
No damage?
No, successes you take. Well,
Let's use a rogue.
If I use
His
evasion
evasion-
for that, if I succeed,
Is evasion an action?
then I only wait.
evasion's a reaction, isn't it?
Evasion says when you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex save, to take only half damage. You take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw and only half.
Oh, okay. So that's a constant.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind then.
That's
It's just
just a
yeah, it's just a general.
straight up.
So you can still use uncanny
Imagine.
dodge.
So no damage for that, and then I
About
can still
five.
take
So you
uncanny
can still take
dodge.
uncanny
And
dodge.
5
So
damage.
only 5 for the
For the other one. So yeah.
piercing thing.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get me. I'm dying.
He has a couple of thorns. Just to can him. Ow. That's his turn. Your turn.
That's Jack's reaction to just ow. Alright, I'm gonna try to attack him again.
All right.
No! That was a 10.
No.
Dice, please, come on, be nice to me. Please, come on. 12.
Nope. He's gonna make his 3 shots. That's a 28.
Yeah, that hits.
That's a 14.
Nope,
And a 23.
2 hits.
So that is total 10. And a total of 8.
10 again.
Ow! I guess I could have the 10 again.
So for a total of 13.
Not for that. Ow. How is he looking?
He's looking kind of rough. Since you did use your reaction, he's going to rush over to the side and just kind of throws back against the pillar. Kind of like,
Like a little spy.
yeah, kind of like a spy movie type of thing. But also he's kind of planting his feet to the ground, kind of digging into it. Enter.
I'm not. He's not within 5 feet of me. It's annoying.
Use your movement. You move 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, moving 30 feet up to this dude.
There.
And try to hit him again.
Dude.
I can't see that. Nope, that's a miss. Why? I was doing so well earlier. And it's another miss.
All right.
I would like to use my bonus action.
You've used your bonus action for
Your second attack.
Did I? Oh.
Yeah.
Unless you have multi-attack.
Nope.
No, I do not.
Because rogues. He does. So he's gonna take his 3 shots. That's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
That's a natural 1.
That hit 7.
That's a natural 20.
Hit 7.
That's 2 hits.
He got 1 and 20.
Yeah. So
So that
natural
makes up
1.
for that 20 makes up for the 1.
Brawly. Does Brawly have deflect missiles?
think so. He's. I don't even know what level he is. He's level 6.
6.
Does
Yes, he has deflect missiles.
Okay, then yeah, he does.
They both have deflect missiles.
So an arrow bolt head straight for its Brawly. Brawly's gonna try to catch and throw,
Nice.
or else he's gonna take damage.
Okay.
So that is a what?
That's a what? To a what?
That is a. He has to roll more than a 10, or however deflect missiles work.
I don't know how they work.
Well, let me look it up.
On this episode of Micah Knows Everything.
We're always going to get to it.
Hold on. Deflect missiles. Use your reaction to catch the deflected missile. The attack is reduced by 10, but 1d10 plus dex.
You know what? I'm gonna say since it's a natural 1, he catches it and he throws it back.
Okay.
So
He doesn't have to roll, it just happens and he lessens the damage.
yeah.
Yeah, the damage you take is reduced by 1d10 plus dex plus monk level. If you reduce it to 0, you catch it and you can
Ow.
throw it back. So,
Which I'm gonna say he can.
so you roll a d10. No. Plus his monk level and dex.
Is that? Okay. So he's already reduced it to 0, I'm saying, since it was natural 1 toss. So this is for him just throwing it back to you.
Throw it back.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do to throw it back?
Throw it back. You spend 1 key point.
Throw it back?
You make the attack with proficiency. And the missile is a monk weapon.
15.
6.
Is that including his proficiency?
Yes.
Oh. Well, it goes right by his head. Whoa! So
Distraction!
the one that hits you, the first one that hits you, is
your thing on the
is 9, 13 points of damage, and the crit is 11.
I'm down.
Okay.
No, even if you have the damage?
Yeah, the first hit was what, 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
Now, what did you wager
Oh
against
crap!
him,
I forgot to say that.
I didn't say anything. He said, let's go, and I was like, cool.
This is true.
That's true.
He said, roll initiative, out loud.
Mm-hmm. Ha!
That is
You
thing that you totally did.
absolute buffoon!
He did.
Lose nothing!
I mean, he would do that though.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
would forget about that.
He would say, too, that he knew he was going to win anyway, so...
Alright. Well, that was fun. Hey, do you want to go?
No.
Yep.
I would
Sure.
like
Pick me
to
up, pick me up,
use
pick me up.
something to heal. I'm gonna use... What is it?
You got him to about half. If you had actually managed to hit him.
Those
Those
last
times.
3 turns, I didn't hit anything.
Yeah.
6 more attacks. That would have killed him.
Power of Jack Butt.
It made me roll low. I
Yeah.
changed to Brawly and I started
We're
rolling
doing
better.
Jack Slash
Heal
with a double
wounds.
sword dash.
For cure wounds.
What are you using on me?
Cure wounds.
Okay.
That is D8 plus spellcasting ability modifier, which is Wisdom. That is 5 HP.
I live.
And that is all I'm healing you.
I'm alive. Thank you, Savin. Where's Jack?
Why the crap do I have so many feats in this version?
You wake up in 7. Stands over you. It's been 3 years.
Oh
All
That'd be a
right.
great thing to pull on a party member who goes down. They wake up. It's been 3 years.
no!
Well, it
It's
occurs
been
to me
3
that
years. I rolled 19.
No!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't believe you!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't believe you!
Ygdris is gone forever.
so. It occurs to me that I never actually remember what happened if I won. That's on me. But
Yes, it is.
yeah.
Please.
I mean, if you guys do want to go again, I mean, we could.
Who are you?
Name's Jack. Some people call me Nick Flurry,
Yes, but who are you?
Butcher of Barslad.
Never mind.
Legend has it he fell in love with a dragon.
Did you say that? Or did Sam say that?
What? No, Sam said that. More like a big lizard, actually, but you know, whatever.
Savin's just gonna kind of ignore him for now.
I think you put up
Little-
a good fight. I mean, clearly.
Yeah, I did.
I would totally go again, except I am exhausted.
And if you boys want to go, and he looks at Cessus and Brawley. Cessus is like,
Oh no, Brawly.
Brawley will want to.
Come
I mean,
on.
come on, it's
Brawly
Brawley.
wants to
Alright.
go.
somebody roll initiative for Brawley.
Here we go again.
Take 2.
Oh crap, here we go again. 18.
Okay, you're going first. Brawley's up first.
Anime fight round 2.
I would also like to mention that round 2, nothing was decided on for a loss.
Nope.
He's just fighting again.
Alright.
Brawley doesn't really have
Let's
any.
go.
I think Brawley just wants to fight. Come on.
Right,
We all know
Probably
Brawley.
would fight even if... Yeah, you'd fight for the heck of fighting.
why is this claws bonus an attack +2? What is that supposed to be?
You know, I don't know because
It almost looks
a
like it's
lot
a
of people say
+8.
you can add your claws to your unarmed strikes because Yeah. Some people say you can't. Some people say you use them either
The
or.
rules say unarmed strikes become 1d4
Wait,
plus.
I
strength.
don't have any of my stuff for a monk.
Or we could just not.
Wait, who
Not
has
fight.
a PHB? I need it.
Just punch.
I can't just
Here, what do
punch.
you need?
I have like flurry of
I
blows and
have
stuff.
monk pulled up. What do you need?
Hold on. I just need to look at it
It's
because
the-
I need to know what it.
Next page.
Thank you.
Mm.
Okay. So what do you want me to add for my attack for Brawler's attack bonus to his claws? Because it looks like a 2.
It's Dex.
His dex is +5.
Ignore the claws because
Ignore the
monk
claws.
is better.
Monk is better than claws.
By this point, especially.
His face.
Also, you
unarmed
can
strikes-
switch out slashing or bludgeoning.
His
there.
unarmed strike is 1d6 plus Dex.
Okay.
Somebody roll!
This is so intense. 18.
2.
2. Alright, 18. You hit.
Yes. I hit him.
Great.
Wait. That's
You gonna do that again?
Yes. I'm gonna do it
But
2 more times.
Do spirit final hits first.
yeah.
17.
Alright, that also hits.
That's an extra attack. And then I would like to spend a key point to make 2 more attacks.
Alright.
Probably walks up and decks him in one round.
That's a 13.
That does not hit.
I don't even know what it's plus. It's just 13.
Oh, you rolled 13?
Yeah, I rolled 13.
Well, what?
Plus
Plus
5. That's an 18.
Yeah, well, you hit then.
Okay.
Read your character sheet, jeez.
18.
Okay, well, yeah. That was
4.
4 attacks.
1,
Wait, you're
2,
proficient in
3,
monk weapon, so technically it's plus 7.
Oh.
4. Yes.
Okay. So all 4 of those hits, so go ahead and roll all your...
Rolls max
All your
damage.
punches slaps.
Decks him.
Just
Hey, you actually landed the first attack as a monk this
Yeah.
time.
I know! What's up with that? Okay. These are D6s. This sucks.
Yes.
Did you need more d6s?
That's a... Oh, wait. I can just use these. I have 4 of them. Let's see. And then do I add
you add your strength to each one.
to each one? So
Not
the
dex.
first...
Wait, no, Dex. Sorry.
Okay. So the first one is an 11.
Awesome.
The next one is a 6. Then
17.
Then there's 10.
27.
And then there's 9.
36.
36 total.
And I
Yes.
spent
Do that again, you're gonna whoop him.
He's already at half.
He is looking... good.
Looking great.
He's gonna go in for his,
Okay, he's one of those bosses where if you lose to him, he goes back to full health next time you fight him.
Yep.
dropping one of his,
Dropping one
crossbows
of his
from the
arms, he
holster.
picks up the
He
other hand and
pulls out
slaps
one
you
of
with
his
it.
swords. He does 2 slashes and goes for 1 shot.
The double sword dash. Ooh.
That is a 13 to hit.
No.
Negatory.
That is a 15 to hit.
No.
Negatory.
That's a, gosh dang it, 12 to hit.
No!
I rolled
Brawly
a 2.
is going to deck
The
this
same
fool.
armor class as last
Oh
time.
my god.
I rolled a 2 for that last one.
I know.
Alright, same thing.
I'm guessing his health did not reset. Since
No.
This is not a video game fight.
16.
Yes, it hits.
6 with the bonuses?
Uh,
Plus 7 or plus 5?
I was adding +5.
It's a plus 7.
So 18.
Okay, that hits.
This is in the 20s.
Hits.
And then I will spend a key point to make 2 more attacks.
Did you just make 3 normal attacks without the key point?
I mean, because I have extra attacks, so I made 1.
Uh-huh.
Then use my extra attack.
That's your extra attack.
Then I spend a key point to make
Okay.
2 more.
Cool, because it sounded like you rolled, anyway, whatever, it's
Sorry.
fine.
So then 17 for the third one.
Okay. Are you including the numbers? Because sometimes when you're adding numbers after the fact, I
Is
think
it
it's
a
the next
total
attack
of
roll.
17?
Yes, it's a total 17.
Gotcha. Okay. That's
I
where I'm
got
getting
it now.
confused.
I got it now. And
Total.
that is a total 15.
Total 15. Those all hit, and I figured out what's wrong with the camera. It's so dark. Because remember last time we tried filming, it was outside, and
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Oh, wow, there we go. I'm sorry, all of the no one who's watching this.
There's 2 people watching. So me and
I
someone
would
else.
also like him to make a Constitution save.
I don't think that's going to be necessary.
7. 7 for 7.
It doesn't tell you what the DC is.
It's your DC. It's your monk DC.
Oh, that's much
6,
better.
8,
The light is much better.
Yeah.
plus 3 is 11, plus wisdom is...
He
13.
rolled a 7.
I have to just say all the things out loud.
Look,
He saves.
if your save DC is
Larger than 7.
is less than 11, do you know how many things you are doing wrong? Not just like with your character, but like literally doing wrong with the game. 11's the minimum. Because it's... Or no, it's 10's the minimum. Because it's 8 plus proficiency modifier.
Also,
I
35
mean-
points of damage. And he's stunned.
It doesn't matter because he had 9 hit points from the get-go.
could-
Brawly
he could
literally
have
just
a
walked
negative
up and just
modifier.
went...
Brawly went... So in order to have a 7, you'd have to have a minus 3 to your dex as a monk.
Yes.
And be level 1.
Yes.
Which means you don't have stuns. Anyway,
Yeah.
so he
It's called
Decked him.
glitches and exploits.
is out.
You know, if you walk to the corner of the tavern, you crouch a bunch of times, you can phase through the wall, and you come out the other side of the infinite skill points.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, your movement speed's glitched too. So you either have like an infinite movement speed that you have to use before you can take an extra action, or you're stunned. So it's great for that level up boost for the achievements, but like it's a hard way to play. Anyway, so but gets himself picked up off the ground. All right. Well, I'm gonna hang on to the ring since she didn't beat me, you beat me. But I got a bottle and I got a belt. Who wants what?
What would Brawly want?
What does Brawly want? Would you take the belt? Because that
Can I
feels like a fighter thing.
Can I look at Brawly's
Yeah. This would be something you'd have to decide then.
Yeah, I need to look at his.
I already have 1 magic bottle. I don't need 2.
Don't know what the new magic bottle does, but yes.
Didn't I give somebody all the stuff? Who did I give all the stuff to for the McGuffin stuff?
I think I have it.
Okay, then you have the magic
So
bottle.
I've got the bag of holding.
I don't have the magic bottle anymore. You have it.
Given how Brawly owns like 2 pairs of pants, and he has 2 belts, he's good on belts.
Dang it, I wanted him to take the belt.
I'll take the bottle, laddie. How is it magic? I don't know. Shut up.
I guess I'll take the belt, and I'm not gonna put it on.
Okay.
Yet. I can put it on Ygdris.
That would be hilarious.
Are you sure you want a different kind of hormonal Ygdris with you?
Again?
We're
Well,
like sisters.
I suppose it should be off now. But first things first, as he helps Sue up to her feet
Oh, yes, thank you.
from sitting right at us. One last thing, I just feel like there's a connection there, you know? Gives you a peck on the cheeks. Yeah, I had 2 Sams, and he runs off.
Yes!
And he can mark that off his bond.
What happened?
He's
Get
got-
money and get 2 blank.
He needs
It became
2 of
2
everything.
girlfriends.
So
And
now,
now
he
they're
has
both
2
Sam.
girlfriends, and they're both me.
Oh, like both you, the player character
Yes,
person?
my previous character that was in that campaign,
Got into a relationship with that character.
not intentionally,
Oh god.
he wouldn't stop following her. But then there was the whole bond thing.
Yeah, he had...
Who had the collar? Was it him?
Yeah, he had the collar.
Yeah.
He became her familiar.
Yeah.
Actually, my plan was because I was getting really sick of the campaign. We had 2
Mm.
bags of holding. And since it only works if you're on the same plane, I was just going to take both bags and go, hey guys, check this out. Vroom! And rip us all into different planes. And just like, okay, Chauncey, take this. And also because, like, I am tired of Butt being slapped for doing his shenanigans, which makes sense because he's doing his shenanigans. But also, like, Can we do literally anything besides kill things?
Yep.
I have a character whose flaw is he doesn't care about anyone except for one character who he will do anything for and do anything she says. And that character never shut up. And we had cell phone technology. So...
There were some good parts of that campaign, sometimes.
And then there was Johnson.
And
Well-
then there was the rest of it.
Well, I have a story on that we'll do off stream.
We can rant off stream.
We can rant off stream. Anyway.
Just remember that all of this is now immortalized on the internet if you say it.
Yeah.
Delete it. Delete it now.
Hey,
So.
Hey Ben, you suck.
That will forever be.
Can we please get some merch like that?
When you start getting, hey Ben, you suck.
And then we have another one. So that one's for me. Then we have another one which we're calling is Oh No, Our Diversity. And
What
from
the
Mike, it's
chicken
on this
one?
episode of Micah Knows Everything.
On this episode.
What about the look, it's a chicken from the whatever the phrase was from the brothers, the Taylor. You remember that one?
A chicken.
The chicken.
Oh.
Every
Animal
animal is a chicken. to
That's
you.
right, every animal's
That's
a
right,
chicken.
every
Still waiting
If
for
we
that
didn't
shirt.
meet, we were totally gonna start a way out today.
Mhm.
Anyway, it's starting to push into the evening.
Did Jack leave?
Jack has rushed off in the distance, cheering
Dang
to
it.
himself.
You need to start.
Unless you wanted to talk to him, in which case he didn't do
It's
that.
still the
What?
16th, right?
Yes.
Still 16.
No, he's not gonna know anything. He's kind of an idiot.
He knows too much of other things.
I think we should
Hey,
probably...
he has a constitution of 20. I think he knows what he's talking about.
Camp as far away from Tirantan as possible, and on the way back, explore a little more.
That sounds like a good plan. Should we spend the next hour figuring out how we're gonna make tents?
Who needs a tent? I'm just gonna crawl into my bag of holding. Just stick my head out so I can breathe. The rest of it's gonna be in the bag of holding.
Honestly,
A sleeping bag of holding.
A sleeping bag
no,
of holding.
Yes! It's a sleeping bag of holding. Whenever you're in it, you feel like you're
But
being
the best part
just
is
like you're being cuddled and
it's
gently
really
rocked.
boring because I have all that shark flesh in there.
Okay, no, sleeping bag of holding. When you're in there, you feel like you're being gently cuddled.
That would be really nice.
Just your head sticking out of this
You're like,
satchel. Okay, can you please carry that around with you? Can you carry just Savin's head sticking out of a bag on your shoulder?
Oh my gosh, we can do lollipop chainsaw. Stick Nick in the bag of holding with just his head sticking out, and that's
Yeah.
how he's. Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway, moving on.
we make camp
All right.
here.
No,
Since-
can't makes you.
I'm gonna say
I have.
you guys do that since there's already camp more or less set up.
Would a Dungeoneer's pack or Explorer's pack have stuff for that?
I
I don't know.
I think between the monks and
The monks would be prepared.
they're prepared.
The monks are prepared.
You guys have some stuff as well. Jack kind of left some of his camping supplies here.
He just kind of left.
What did he leave? Can I keep it?
He left a campfire.
You can't take
You
that
can
anywhere.
keep the fire in your heart.
Aw.
Also the fire from
I
keep.
knew those cheekbones, man.
Oh dear.
There's really just some like fabric draped over from one of the ends of the ruins that makes like a makeshift tent. So there's not really any supplies here.
Meh.
Well, plus it was Jack. Think you'd have anything useful lying around?
You don't know.
I
have a
mean,
belt now.
according
Are you
to
wearing it?
I can give it to you.
Buttercup Cuttleboo's
Oh,
character sheet,
I have an idea.
wait, if you give it to Spriggan, since he's technically a tree, what would he
what
turn into?
happened?
He has a little flower sprout at the top of his head.
No, he is a plant. He instead turns into a mushroom. He becomes a myconid. According to his character sheet, he has a scimitar, hand crossbows, two scimitars, a flame tongue katana, 2 light pistols, leather armor that he doesn't wear, a dungeoneer pack, a game set, a company uniform minus the sleeves, a rank of insignia, a magic belt, ring of closure, ring of regeneration, bracelet of defense, and a collar of subjugation.
Oh yeah, that. Down, boy.
I still don't know what the crap an Underdark Scout is. I don't know if that's a homebrew or if that was an Unearthed Arcana.
Hey Ben.
Yeah?
You should give the ring of collar of subjugation to someone in Ladies' Night Out.
Ooh.
Or should they love to make jokes about that?
I wanna come.
No,
I
we
wanna come
definitely we give it to Smee since she's already the bard in the leather armor and the whip.
Ooh yes. Ooh yes.
Um,
Ooh yes. Stop looking at me like that.
What?
So
You're
the
like.
The ring of seal protection is resistance to piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, no.
The feats I have is crossbow expert, stylized fighter, don't know what that means, tough, okay, invocationist, don't know what that means, and then I also got a cantrip of mage hand.
Yay.
Anyway.
Anyways, back to this campaign.
Thanks.
Who said D&D have to be interesting? That's why you smoke pot and play.
Can't imagine playing with people on pot.
Alright, like,
You'd never get anything done.
you
Hey,
like
but
everything.
cocaine though.
Oh my gosh.
Either it'd be the most detailed, planned out battle that never gets done, or the most SWAT team thing that happens.
Mm-hmm.
I would. No, I can't say that.
Yes.
No.
So,
Alright, long rest happens.
Yes,
alright, long rest happens.
I get my spell slot back.
I would like to
You
be
spell
back
slot.
to normal, please.
I get my
You
spell
are.
slot back.
I
You start-
spent
oh,
my
you sound like a
spell
warlock.
slot on you.
I still, no matter what spellcaster I play, I think like a warlock. I'm like, yes, I get my spell slots back.
I only have 2 spell slots.
I can
It's now
only
the
do one
17th.
thing,
If you
guys.
hit level 20,
And
you
you
get
know,
5
the next
and a half
day
spell
is
slots.
when-
You can never fully
Yes.
get that last spell slot.
Is the birthday.
So we come back.
Okay.
We search as we come back.
Yes.
Both of you make another investigation check.
Investigation or survival?
Sorry,
Investigation.
survival.
Just one character from each party?
Yes.
Oh.
That's a natural 1.
Less good.
Come on.
19.
Oh, I rolled
The
a
thing
23.
is, we cannot get lost except by magical means.
Yes.
So you're not lost, you just don't find anything.
As
No.
you're walking around the fields, you find a tower.
Oh.
It's about 60, 70 feet tall. It's not crumbling. It's a solid tower. It's a nice tower.
Doesn't
That's
hurt-
a bunch of rocks
doesn't
shaped
hurt
like a
to find
tower.
out who's in it.
Let's go inside.
There is a door to the front of it.
Break down the
Um,
door.
It seems to be barred.
Break down the door.
Burn it!
I'd like to take out my
Fireball?
battering ram
I'd like to take out my
and
tower.
attempt to break down the door.
All right.
The tower measuring
Make
contest here?
It is a strength.
yeah. Make a big strength check.
That is a natural 20 plus 10 from the
Breaking
battering
into
ram.
people's places and
Alright.
stuff.
There's a resounding. And then you hold back. And the third, it cracks open, and you hear. Let's get some musical.
It's gonna be like some poor person's home.
Ah!
Or the painter lady.
It's kind of dark on
Betty!
the inside,
It's fine, I'm neutral good.
and you hear a step, step, step. Torin, what are you doing here? I'm on my way out of town. Rowan steps out. I found this lovely tower. I was resting for a while, and then continue my journey. And you broke down my door. This is why I don't like people.
I apologize. There's a perfectly good reason for this. We're trying to find a criminal who's holed up in a tower.
Get out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You like pick up his door and like jam it back in the frame.
He closes the door. You hear another bolt slide into place.
I was ready for this whole build of like boss fight, boss fight, boss fight.
Rowan.
Tormented.
Please, just go.
I feel bad for that.
You should.
You should.
Broke down.
You
Rowan's
broke
door.
down the house of some. Yes.
I thought you liked him.
I do.
You just broke his door.
I had a good reason. I'm sorry, Rowan. Please don't hate me.
Oh, my stomach hurts
That's
so bad
embarrassing.
now.
Alright, on that note, we should probably get going.
You're like,
Head
never
back
mind.
to town.
We're done searching for today.
You guys both taking your search. Oh, what did you guys get?
19.
19. Okay. You guys are looking around more towards the south.
We also find a tower.
As you push forward
We also find Rowan.
northwards more, you started heading more of an eastern direction, but more east.
Northeast.
Yeah, bit northeast.
A bit east-west.
A lot more on towards the eastern side than you had before. Since before, when you were been traveling
We came
east
down.
of Tyrantown, you had more up. This will be heading more down towards where you were told the orc village was a long time ago.
Cool.
Just not getting too far out, just kind of making a little bit of a check. You don't see a tower. You do see some trails. You do see what appears to be some minor knickknacks, some clothing articles,
Stonehenge.
some
Did you just text me?
No.
some dropped like baskets of
This is in the orc
goods.
village?
This is on the path to the orc village.
Oh,
They seem to have lost in their exodus,
Got it.
running away from Fostiern. No tower in this immediate area, but there does seem to be a bit of like a hill ridge, and on the other side there might be something over there. It would take you a bit further out of your way. You might get back around noon of the 18th if you checked it out.
I would be. Wait, what's today?
Today's the 17th.
Saturn
18th is
would like to go check.
When are we
She
trying to
has
get back
the
by?
message
The
stone.
18th.
The 18th, she is due that day.
And then they're leaving probably.
And then they're leaving.
I would
Seven-
be okay with that.
What?
Coming back on the 18th if we want to go check this out. over
Coming
there
back
really quick.
mid-afternoon?
Yeah.
After she may have...
At noon.
Saturn's going, he's got the stone. He could go up.
Has child at 12:01 in the morning.
Okay. Roll a new survival check. Savin, since you spearheaded this your roll.
Do you want me to roll
So,
two?
I rolled for our first survival check, and I got a 23.
Uh-huh.
And I was disappointed I didn't get to use it. I just rolled a 1.
Savin's like, we should go check it out. Starts walking towards Tyrantown. Sue,
Savin! Savin! Where are you going? It's this way!
judge by the sun! I don't do that under the sea.
That's the same thing. It's 19.
Okay.
Thank
You guys
you.
head over the hills a bit. Takes a bit more time.
No.
We should check that out.
You've been out on land way too much.
I got land stroke. I'm land sick.
You're landlogged.
Landlogged, yep. Landlogged.
Yeah, you
I'm a
find
landlogged landlubber.
what
Say that
appears
fast
to
3
be
times.
No.
Landlogged
I
landlubber.
can't even
Landlogged
say
landlubber.
fast, say
Landlogged
fast.
landlubber. Landlogged landlubber.
you guys.
We find nothing. Absolutely nothing.
You guys find
Please don't be spiders.
a whole lot.
No.
Many things staring at you. A lot of towers, actually.
These towers,
crap,
they're
there's a
all
lot of
staring at
towers?
us.
Wait, Ben. Seriously though, what's on the other side of this hill?
There are miles apart from each other. Like, there might be a 1 mile distance between
Gosh.
these two. Might be a 2 or 3 mile distance between another two. But you find about 7 towers
Yeah,
on the horizon.
I'm
We do
calling Torin
Not have time.
on
for
my
that.
sending stone.
Yeah,
I'm
that
telling
sounds
him
good.
we might have found the place.
Torin, we found a
There were like
thing.
7 towers there. I'm assuming they all looked in various states of disrepair.
Various states of disrepair.
I think we found the place.
Some of them seem to be like watchtowers, mostly wood with some stone. Some are like stone towers. One seems to be like perhaps a larger keep, but it's like just at the central ring of it, really. So it seemed like there's not really necessarily a rhyme or reason to these. So you make a history check.
It's. Oh, that was actually good. I think I have a +1. I do. Dirty 20.
Okay. Jeez. Stupid thing. Okay. So, dirty 20.
Wasn't dirty.
It was a dirty 20.
Okay.
Well then. So, pulling into your history a little bit. I'm checking out the appropriate date here. Okay. You recall around when you were in your mid-teens,
Oh, when I was young.
there was this big deal about a military action happening on this island.
Okay.
This was when the island was actually retaken
Right.
from the orcs. And there was a whole lot of not knowing what was going on with a lot of like the skirmish warfare. There's a lot of guerrilla style warfare. There's some, especially as it got closer to the mountains, and you guys are further away from the mountains. And you do know that Comex Priory, and you know that more recently, but Town had been established. So this was kind of like a Great Wall of China area. You can go around it, but there's mountains up there, and then there's the ocean on the other side, but you can go around it.
Yeah.
So this is probably an area where they definitely try to hold a line. So that explains various watchtowers and things that were haphazardly built over the couple of years that it took to retake this. Some of this might have been ancient from the first time this island was discovered. Some of this is more recent, probably from the past 10, 15 years.
Great.
Fascinating. I choose.
And we keep heading back.
I choose to share the bit of information that I know as we turn around because we need to keep walking backwards.
Yes.
Don't ever go backwards. Close enough.
Close.
Did you tell Torin what was going on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
We were on speakerphone while you were doing that.
Yep.
And also, I know why these towers are here.
They're here because 25 words. Dang it!
It's not sending so, not message.
Can you hear me
Message
now?
is
Walking around. Can you hear
Sorry.
me now? Can you hear me now?
Sending stone doesn't
I call-
cast sending.
No,
Double
You can
check
just speak into it, and it's like a phone.
It's a once per day thing.
No,
let me double check how that
It's like I run out of words because that's your problem. So I wait. Like, I'm sorry, Torin. I must have run out of words. Here, let me try again. Immediately cuts out again because I've used up all my words. No.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Can you
Can you hear me now?
How did I know?
Yeah, you cast sending.
Oh, is it all
Yeah.
just sending?
It's sending.
They are sending stones.
And it's only cast once per day.
Oh,
Recharge it on.
well that's silly.
That's why they're so cheap.
Yeah. I'll have to buy some more of them.
Just like have a like green duct tape on one, blue duct tape on the other, red duct tape on the other. Okay. So the first call is blue. Anyway.
Heading back.
Heading back to Town.
Yay!
But we're gonna be a little like.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was important.
So, Torin and company.
Yes.
You get to town evening of the 17th. You wait a while at the dock and they go to their respective homes.
Okay.
There's no sign of the monks, Sue and Sapphin.
They've abandoned us.
We died.
Oh, I get to sleep in a room all by myself tonight.
This room is,
Good.
well, like
I've
3
stepped
beds in
in
there
with
now.
Yeah. It feels so lonely.
So did Ygdris just like straight up disappear?
Yep.
You just straight up left.
He left you, Sue.
Yeah.
Not unexpected.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
He didn't share your feelings.
Kind of a summer fling anyway.
Anyways.
Anyway.
If only he'd been here for the bathhouse episode.
Rowan campaign. Alright, so. Next day happens. I'm kidding. So, dawn the next day, you wake up, you can continue training with,
Yes. But we should go to the temple because that's where.
okay.
Yeah.
So
and
you go
we'll
to like
train there.
Alright. Brother CrossFit, he is, you know what? Find Patrick's character sheet. Roll a charisma check for Stefan, a charisma check for yourself.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do one for. 19 for Patrick.
That is an 18 and a dirty 20 for us.
All right. So Patrick starts off with like calisthenics and endurance running training.
We're gonna turn you into the best guard this town's ever seen.
I forgot his name. Stefan. It starts teaching him like weight training and building muscle mass. Torin, you start doing the more technical, actual combat aspects. As they're getting him into a better shape. He's in good shape.
Yeah.
As a guard.
But he can be better.
But he's not a hero.
But he's
He's not a hero yet.
yeah he's
All I can think of is like the
an
Rocky
adventurer.
or something
You
like
guys start you just make an insight check for Torin.
Anime training montage. Insight. That is a 13.
13. It's not super hard to tell with this guy. There's a limit that would be pushing him too far.
Yes.
You've
We're
trained.
gonna go past that.
You've trained with other humans before,
Mm-hmm.
and some of them you can safely push them a little too far, and they'll rise to the occasion.
Uh-huh.
He's a half orc. Insults burn.
Push him a little too far, he might murder you.
Pricks
Yeah.
at him will dig a little deeper.
Yeah.
He feels things very powerfully, and you get the sense that he's kind of repressed on this as a guard presence.
Yeah.
Especially with the racial tensions between orcs and humans in general. So you get it like, I'm gonna not push him too far. And that's about as far as you can dive into his
Got it.
mental condition. But you do make a note of this to Patron, because
Got it.
Patron's probably the guy who'll push him too far.
Yes.
Alright, so you do that.
Another day of training?
Yes, another day of training. Around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Monk Squad
Yeah.
enters Town.
And there's nothing left.
Connected to
It really has been 3
There's
years.
only
Patron
Francis.
pushed him too hard.
Francis is now like sitting on a throne of skulls.
He's got
This
like
is Stefan.
jet black
This is-
spiked armor, this giant sword. He's just like, I waited for you
For
long."
3 years.
And there's even better, there's the book to his right. So, with Anton in like a little robe. Just like
This was Torin. This was Stefan. This was Patrick. And this was Chakal.
No!
Oh, wait,
That's
no.
what you call it. It's fine.
I had a plan for her.
And this is Albert.
Oh.
It was delicious.
Albert was.
Larry cooked him for me.
And then I cooked Larry.
And then Patron ate him. Anyway. So no,
Alternate timeline.
so you guys come back, and Hallen. Oh boy, today's a big day. You
Big day for 2 reasons.
No.
you're going on a fantastic adventure at some point today, as soon as your wife gives birth. And
Yes, as soon as my wife gives birth.
This
Not
is-
a minute earlier.
She gives birth and you guys immediately like blinked out of existence like, oh, well, they're gone.
Okay. So I'd like you to make a stress check.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably be good.
Nope.
No.
What did you roll?
No.
It's broken. Broken.
Nope.
What did you roll?
4.
Wait, what kind of check is this?
It's a stress check.
Is that-
So
More like a crash test
during
dummy.
as your training winds down, Hallen walks into the training area and sort of like pulls
is
Patron
it
aside.
considered an ability check?
It is a saving throw.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, I'm freaking out, man.
One of those guys.
We're supposed to travel at the same
Shouldn't
time.
tell
Do you
myself.
know how many potential child illnesses you can get from that? We're doing portal travel to Feywild. I mean, are there immunities to be up for that? And he is freaking out. And Patron's like, look, I know you're stressed about this. All I can say is, an angel said so. So
Clearly, it will be perfectly safe.
I'm assuming it's going to work out. I'm gonna be honest with you, buddy. I'm not good at talking. I've got a charisma of 9.
Yeah, you do.
He straight up says that too.
Everyone's breaking the fourth wall today. Yeah.
So,
That's what happens when Jack
my
comes in.
suggestion: stay away from the pub. Take a nap. If you need help, I can choke you out.
That's fair.
Yes.
That's fair.
I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Help me. Oh, I think I choked it out a little too hard. Savin, could you?
Medic!
Medic.
Got shot in the tummy.
You guys spend some time. Actually, he's going to make.
Shot in the left.
Oh my goodness! That's a natural 20 for his calm you down check.
What?
I'm not good at talking.
So, I'm not good at talking.
Whoa.
So, I'm not
Big
going to
hug.
see you for a while.
Big hug.
And he gives you a kind of awkward hug. But he's like, look, in the short time you've been here, you've done a lot of good here. You're going to do good over there. You're going to be a great father. Don't sweat what you can't take care of. It'll take care of itself. You're a good mediator. Take things as they come. Don't worry about the fights you can't fix. Fix things in the moment.
Thank you.
Question mark.
And he like also like awkwardly like pat.
Pat.
You're really more into
Okay.
CrossFit, man.
So you know what I find really calms me down when I'm really stressed about something?
Punching something?
Close. He hands you a kettlebell.
Wait, what? Oh, he's got a decent strength.
It's hang on, let me
What's Patron's strength?
a bit more than yours.
Okay.
So he's like alright. Let's train this poor fool.
Okay.
Make a charisma check with disadvantage.
Oh, gosh.
For the dude's training for the day.
Aww. That's a 12.
Francis is like,
I will choke you out.
what's he doing? And Stefan's like, don't worry about it, it's fine. Just go. He needs this.
It takes a village to raise a fighter.
Village has to die first, though. So, more time passes. Tessa has begun labor.
And Helen begins freaking out again.
Hallen is freaking the heck out. Hang on a
There's going to
second.
be small humans coming out of her.
I mean,
Are they human?
they're not
though?
human though.
Small creatures.
Tiny
Do I have
babies.
calm emotions? I do not know. Patron goes up as Hallen's freaking out again, as Tessa's beginning to give birth. Okay, I'm not good at this. Chill. I need a wisdom saving throw.
I choose to fail that.
Oh, great. You've been commanded to chill.
Oh god.
Use command.
Use command. You feel a
Instant call.
It only lasts for 6 seconds.
That's fine.
But for those 6 seconds, you are. Alright. Make another stress check. It resets you.
No, that's a natural one.
You're like,
Oh, this is nice. Faith.
no, no, it's like, I feel great. Why do I feel this great?
The baby begins crowning. The moment the baby begins crowning, you're like, oh boy! Oh boy! He's like, okay, dude, chill!
Again.
I choose to fail that.
Another 6 seconds, you're... Meanwhile, Tessa's there screaming out, could you give that to me? Maybe I'd like that! Petra looks at her, I don't speak that language!
Yeah, she's probably yelling in Primordial right now.
What's she saying?
That's gotta sound nice.
No one's gonna be translating.
Oh, that's a boy!
What'd you say?
All throughout Town, the sounds of some ancient ritual fill the air. No, it's just my wife screaming in labor.
It is now pitch black of night. There's a full moon. A
Don't you
meteorite
need to reset your...
It's fine.
streaks overhead. He's like, buddy, I don't know what you just said.
I don't think Savin would be present for this, by the way, so he's not translating.
Okay.
Though he's nearby in case the healing is
Yes,
needed.
You hear intense screaming. I could use some of that in Primordial.
I guess I'm gonna poke my head in and ask if everything's alright. But in common to the normal people.
Tessa is holding,
I don't know what I have to help.
what is Helen's armor class?
18.
Okay.
Wait, he's
actually,
probably not using
natural. Let's say natural armor. 11. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as your wife grasps your hand with a death grip. This is some intense music here.
There's going to be 2 small children here soon.
I want you to
Tiny
roll.
people!
I want you to roll
small
percentile.
Oh, roll oh no.
They're gonna be little U's. It's gonna be great.
I think also, just to be safe, Savin's gonna do this just to be safe, even though plot-wise it's probably not gonna happen, but if he casts Death Ward on Tessa, would that extend to the children since they're technically...
It would extend to Tessa.
Just her.
What
It
does
would
that
just be
do?
her.
It protects a creature from death.
She'll be fine.
Fine.
She'll
Never
be
mind then.
fine.
She has few hit points, so I mean that's a thing.
36.
36. Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna cast that on Halon.
All right.
You probably need some more, honestly.
Probably gonna have an aneurysm here.
She's starting to freak out a bit, and a patron is pacing about. It's like, I'm not this kind of doctor.
Are you any
I'm
kind
not
of
that kind of doctor.
I'm a cleric.
Is there any way I can help? That's to patron.
Small children.
That's to patron. Or whoever the guy in charge of this is.
If you have anything that aids or helps, or I didn't mean aid literally, but like,
Hey, guess what? I have aid.
that might not help specifically, but like,
I don't know.
look, anything that's protecting, anything that will help give birth, anything that will help calm her down.
Can you cast give birth?
Oh
See
my
what I
gosh.
can cast. I've got
This is
Death
the worst.
Ward,
I can't right now.
Revivify.
Oh no!
Oh gosh.
I've got Warding Bond. I'm not sure that would do any good.
Okay.
Prayer of Healing.
30, so you roll 36. All right. Tessa's going to make a con save.
What
I'm
was that
casting
face?
Death Ward on her.
Okay. Good.
Good. She can't die.
Okay.
That's the only time I can cast it too, by the way.
She's looking
How does it last?
pained.
Death Ward. You touch the first time the creature would drop to 0 hit points. They drop to 1 hit point instead.
Okay. All right.
I don't have the hell of a spell sheet for some
You begin
reason.
seeing the head crown.
Freaking grab this guy.
The head you see is white. It is a white head.
It's very white.
I need you to roll another percentile.
That's the opposite. It's a 63.
Okay. All right.
So close.
So close.
All right. She continues
You
pushing.
said it first.
She's grabbing onto her hand really hard. And a few very intense minutes later, there is a ghost white child, female,
It's a girl.
and there's 2 small nubs on top of her head.
Aww.
They kind of break through and they're kind of golden.
Those are the exact words.
Make a nature check.
Why are there nubs?
I would say with disadvantage because you're freaking out.
Okay, that is a nature check. That is a 15.
Wait, okay.
15.
Why are there nubs?
Well, you also notice there's a tail.
Ah!
Oh,
That shouldn't be happening.
it's probably too late to cast the guidance now to help you with that. Not let it happen. It's a tiefling.
It's
okay.
a tiefling.
I
I'll hold
want
that
you-
one.
I want you to roll 1 more percentile.
Oh! Ha! Joke's on you. There's 3.
That's a 9.
She's not crying.
No!
Is it alive?
Make
It's
a
a
medicine check.
sheep. She's a sheep. They're calling her an it.
No.
Wait. What is it? What is he making?
He's making a medicine check.
No.
Wait, I'm using guidance. You can add a D4. Yeah, and just any time you make an ability check, just add a D4. 'cause
Okay,
it's a cantrip.
12.
It's total 12. Yeah, she's not breathing.
Why is Halo making these checks, by the way?
Because Tessa's a little busy at the moment.
Can I
But
use...
like, why not Patron to make sure?
Can I
Patron's a little freaking out at the
Okay.
moment.
Savvy's gonna be helpful.
I'm here too,
you can
guys.
try. You make your.
Okay, that is an 18 plus things to make sure the child is alive.
Okay. She seems to be stillborn.
Got it.
Patron's like, we have a rod somewhere.
Someone get that rod. And Grump
Can I
should
just
stay
use a
out of it.
healing spell? Would that just work?
Do you have anything that can raise
Do
your
you have Revivify?
For
Too bad we couldn't get
for
that ring of
Revivify-
regeneration.
see what I need. Does anyone have a diamond worth 300 gold?
I have some gems, sort of, kind of.
Mark off the gem and 300 gold.
Sure, you have it. Done.
Cool.
It's yours.
Okay.
No, we're offline on my end.
My
Okay.
baby has nubs.
Did
Says
it
we're
just
back
go
on?
offline?
Yes, it says we're back on now.
Let me refresh.
It doesn't says we're on YouTube yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have Nubby baby.
That sounds so horrible. The baby has nubs. Why does it have 2 nubs? I've got a nubby baby, guys.
It's got a tail.
This session was so
When a
worth it.
tiefling is born, is the tail fully formed, or is that a nub too?
It's
It's
more formed than the horns are.
It's probably very small, so more or less a nub.
I'm not getting.
No!
It says we're live on my end,
We
but
still have one more baby.
I mean, when I go to the main channel, it says we're live.
it says
It says it's live on the front, but I select it and it says we're offline.
gonna.
Yeah, it says there's a live part. But
Says live. Says offline.
it says offline when I select it itself. but
I'm
from the
going-
channel. Now! Not now!
I have a Nubby baby.
Yes, you have a happy baby.
Says
Congratulations.
we're live. Come on, YouTube.
Yeah, so instead of grabbing Hilon's spell sheet, apparently I grabbed Donald's character sheet instead.
Still says we're offline on my end.
No!
It says we're live on my end.
Yeah, let me just like reset YouTube. We
Why?
probably don't have anyone watching either to tell us we're live.
Why are you like this? Gonna try one more time.
It says we're offline still.
Says we're live on my end.
Oh, there we go. We're live.
We're live.
We're back.
I have a Nubby baby!
That needs to be the title of this one. If you can go back and change that,
I can.
we have a nubby baby. Those exact words. We have a nubby baby.
Have a nubby baby.
Yes.
Okay,
It has 2 nubs.
so
Oh,
actually,
dude.
sorry, back in a bit. The gold
The baby's
fades
alive.
from one of
Yes.
the nubs, not both.
Okay.
Sorry.
One nub is gold, one is clear.
Wait, one is golden, one is clear?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
What did you do to my child's nub?
she is now
First it's,
releasing.
what's wrong with my child that has a nub? And now, what did you do to my child's nub?
The child now has a healthy, loud cry, which
That's
child is alive. Will percentile.
Well,
The
that's
child's
annoying.
not crying. Ah! Oh no! What do I do? Child's crying. Ah! Oh no! What do I do?
54.
54. All right. Okay. Tessa seems to be doing better the second time around. child number 2. A lot of stress, a lot of strain, pushing, screaming, blood, sweat, tears, the works. Probably too many people in the room, frankly.
Who's in the room?
You are the moment. You are.
Halon and Tessa.
So Hal and Tessa.
Patron, right?
Patron, yes.
And Sue.
Sue, are you there?
Yes.
I think
Okay.
that's it.
That's it. That's a lot of people.
I guess depending on the size of the room.
And none of them are medical staff at all.
Cleric, I can do things.
We do have 2 clerics.
Another
No one's gonna die.
baby number 2 is beginning to crown. Go ahead and make a stress check.
Okay.
You're feeling better after the first
It's
one?
fine. It's fine. Calm down. It's fine.
Yeah, Sue, chill out.
Calm
Come on.
down, guys. It's gonna be fine.
Roll a percentile.
This is amazing.
84.
84. Alright. Alright. With a final push and another, hang on.
Another what?
Okay, no, it's fine.
Another nub.
She crushes into your hand again, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
That's why you're wearing armor.
No, I'm not
Another-
wearing armor.
Oh.
Similarly, very white, a tad bluish,
Why is this one blue?
comes out.
Any nubs on this one?
No nubs on this
No,
one.
no.
This one's a boy. Okay, fine, Kelton. Yes, there is a nub.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on! Was that really
I'm
necessary? Did we need to point that out then?
Yeah, come on, then. What's wrong with you?
I wasn't even thinking
It's
of
a
that.
small blue child. Why is it bluish?
So we have one
This
baby
child-
with 3 nubs and one baby with 1 nub. Wonderful.
Cries as well.
Okay, it's
It's
alive.
fine.
Why is it blue?
Oh,
Patron takes a quick look at this baby. He's gonna make a nature check.
I have children.
He looked at the baby.
Yeah.
He's gonna make an arcana check.
Yeah, what?
I'm also
That's a natural
making a
one.
nature check and an arcana check.
Okay.
My nature is 14.
Can I do the same thing?
My arcana is 3.
Sure.
Oh
so
wait,
it's a
oh wait, I'm using guidance. 7 on my arcana check.
No.
Nice.
No.
I think I said like 11 and 7.
On your so it was what?
Nature was
your nature?
nature was 11
11.
and arcana was 7.
Yep.
Okay.
One's blue.
Bluish.
Taking a quick look. You know what, Sue? Just for giggles.
What?
Nature and arcana. Just like,
Nature and what? What?
don't want you
Just,
to be left
just
out.
roll
at
the
this point.
numbers. You don't have to add.
Nah.
Would you like some guidance?
No. Nature is a 9. What was the other one?
Arcana.
Arcana is 11.
Okay.
Not my strong suit. I would rather hold one of the children because it's cute.
Yes, you are holding one of them. by the way.
Oh wow, thanks for letting me know now.
Yeah, this kid is oddly a little slightly blue tinged, and no one's really sure
Why?
why.
Can I perform the same check on the? Actually.
I'm sorry.
Calm down, man.
It happens sometimes.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Is my child part Genasi?
No.
Is that why it's blue?
Is this a redo of Wicked except it's blue, not
All of my
green?
children are a different race than the parents.
That I just rolled a 17 plus things for the check on. I'm gonna do the same check, but on the tiefling. So that would be the nature check.
Okay, so you've heard of how a little bit doing a bit of research on overworld races, that tieflings are either born because of a past relationship with the devil,
Yes.
of a curse from a tiefling parent, or from a whole lot of crazy magical crap going down near
Got it. So
during
the
pregnancy.
tiefling is due to,
Bunch of magical.
Druid
crap.
mama transforming maybe while pregnant.
Yeah, that probably
Being
was it.
near-
Also, that
The
whole
McGuffin.
The whole group
The
thing.
whole Groomsh thing.
That explains the tiefling.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
She is beautiful.
that is tiefling.
But we still have nothing to know.
Why
about.
is this one blue?
Can I roll again?
Sure.
You're like,
Let
huh,
me
it
give
didn't
my.
work
Oh,
the first
okay.
time.
That's 17 plus things. If I do guidance, it's gonna be
Okay. You take a look at the male
the
baby,
blue one.
and then you take a look at Halon, and in his very, very calm, coming off of a huge panic, when he's not very flushed and panicked or out in the sun, you see there's kind of like a blue undertone. Makes him look
I'm blue as well.
slightly
You didn't know
that?
ethereal, slightly more angelic than human.
So not quite blue, as in like
Not
the color blue.
So like
Just
some
like-
people have like a blue undertone
Yeah.
to a more extreme.
Got it.
No.
This baby's an ASMR.
Okay. I convey all the information I know to Halon and Tessa.
You got kids.
You have a demon and an angel. That's not what Sapphin says, by the way. Congratulations, you have a demon and an angel.
I have children.
Yes, you do.
Does he need to make another stress check?
No,
I think this moment is a good moment. Yeah.
I have
As
children.
Tessa is
Yep.
reaching
Lovely
for
children.
babies at the moment. Okay.
Give her.
She says to you in Celestial, "What do you think we should name them?"
Ooh, I get to know the names. I speak Celestial.
Lucky.
Shoot, what were they?
No.
Do you have it written down somewhere or something?
They're written down right there.
Wait, ruin the mood, bro.
I can't remember what I was gonna name my child.
I don't know.
Moment's gone.
Yeah, the moment
Okay.
it's over.
Okay, that's right.
Let me go through their birth documents real quick.
Let me go through these.
What did the angel say?
Glory and reverence.
Yeah, that works.
I'm guessing Glory is the demon.
Okay, I'm gonna
Reverence is the angel.
take a few hours maybe. Pack up, will you?
Okay. I have children.
Yes, you do.
Congratulations, Halo.
What do
You-
you call me?
Halon.
Oh, somebody called me Hannah. I was like, what?
Rude.
Congratulations, Torin. You have children.
So a few hours
Great.
pass, with some aiding of some healing magic to aid in the recovery process of giving birth to twins and almost having a very complicated delivery.
What was the almost
Did that
there?
death ward come in handy?
Almost. That's what the percentiles are for. Fortunately, the rolls picked up.
Yes, the roll's picked up.
So basically, every time there was a bad roll, I had to roll con save.
Was it 50-50?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so she's able to walk. She's still strong and strained, but thanks to a whole lot of magic pumped into her veins at the moment, she's
Magic overdose.
travel ready.
Oh, she is so not travel ready.
As they
Would you
walk
like
into
a
the
bag of
central,
holding to hold your children.
as they walk into the central
One
room.
for each of them. Their little heads can be poking out the top, but you can have them on your belt.
What's the Native American baby
Yeah, the
backpack?
bag.
As you guys go into the central room of the temple, underneath the stained glass tree with the full moon light peering through it, the ground from the stained glass begins to ripple and shimmer, and it opens up into a portal.
Ripple and shimmer. Flash, 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 flash.
Green.
Into this portal into another realm, opening towards the Feywild. And then stepping out, walking straight from his angle and rounding up to the floor, stands the same angel you saw earlier. Are you ready to fulfill your quest?
Sure.
That's a safe response. So your mission,
Should you choose to accept it?
find the wee folks' home. Find the tree. Stop the necromancer. Do all this, and find a way home. You get an angel's feather. I'm not in the habit of plucking my feathers for any group of adventurers.
Where's a robe when you need one?
Oh.
But your deity
I can't turn you invisible anymore.
Don't tempt me.
informed me of my duty,
Give you guidance.
so I've informed you of yours. I'll help you get a little started. And the 5 of you walk and melt into the portal, and you are in the Feywild now. That's where we're gonna leave off this episode.
I'd say that's a
Mark
pretty good.
McGuffin.
And then hopefully Micah can be back when we actually go explore the towers.
So I'm Ben Anderson.
I'm a father.
How do you... Wait, no, okay.
He has nubby children.
I have a nubby child.
Nubby children.
Okay, I'm Sam Tyler.
I'm Micah Grabowski.
Bye bye.
Adios.
You're not gonna do a dad joke? Paladins should start taking father classes now.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. Bye bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
No.